Welcome to Model Horse Tack School. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to make another pair of chaps. This time we're going to use the detail and the fringe so I can show you how to add those, okay? And we're going to do it for an 8-inch male doll. That's this guy. And we're going to do it in a two-tone. So this is a faux suede, faux leather. Or you could do suede, I guess, but that doesn't look suede-like. But this is a faux leather. There was $1 for a sheet at Hobby Lobby. I got it in 2 different colors so I could have a little bit of contrast. I don't want too much. And then I went ahead and just cut out the really small, thin detail. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I will glue this onto both of these. Okay. Okay, see I have it pre-fitted the way I want it. So we'll go ahead and glue the top first. And make sure we match the round area on that outer side right there. There you go. And then all the way down the edge. Get that flush. And I'm just getting rid of a little bit of glue. But we're going to go ahead and do that to the other side as well. Okay, here we go. So we've got the edges glued on, and now we're going to glue on the, this is the fringe. Now I did a short fringe, and this takes a lot of time to cut, but take your time and try and get those as even as possible. Now I would have the fringe end right about where the waist is. They can go, I mean, if you want, you can make this longer and you can have it go wherever you want it to go. But this is designed to basically be right about here where that is. And then we're going to fit it into that curve. Alright, so I want the line of the fringe to be just on the edge. And that means moving this to follow the curve. Okay, and so the fringe and the hem end at about the same place, so you don't have fringe dragging. Okay, now we're going to fit the back. So we want our chaps to be on the hips, but below that belt. You don't want it above. They should be below. They're sitting right on the hips, not the waistline. And they go straight down the side here. And if I did this right, they're going to be just about to the heel. And what I'm trying to do is fit the back. So, same thing here. Push the pants up a little bit if you have to make sure. And if you need to, you clamp them where you want them so you know you've got the back right. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold over, and we're going to glue this in place. I'm not fond of this faux suede at all. Okay, so now we got the back done. Let's see what we can do in the front. out a belt, but technically I should put it on this side so that goes that way. And I need to see, where do I put that to make sure I've got the buckle centered. So it's going to go right about here, and I'm going to finger press that. And this fabric did not finger press, so I don't really want to mark it because it'll show, or it might show. So let's see. I want it tight. Pull this just a little bit. And that's probably good. Now I wish this was, I'd use real leather, I would skive this, but you can't skive with fabric, so we're just gonna have to, there's not a lot of pull there either. So I don't need that much. Go ahead and hold that. I know fabric can be a pain, it'll absorb all the moisture. So second application, you can certainly use the gel glue if you're using, you know, fabric. I'm just going to go ahead and clamp that. Alright, so let's put him in here, get him all buckled up. So I do want to at least get a point on this for this first buckle up. A lot of your results are going to be based on the materials that you use. So keep that in mind. And this is what I mean by buckle buildup. Yes, sometimes you see this. They actually have two buckles. All right, last job is to get it like really, really tight. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this off. If you have a guy with thighs, you're gonna want that. But this guy doesn't have those kind of thighs, so I'm gonna pull it tight, put it there. You can always use Velcro here if you want. I would glue the Velcro on first to this side that I'm doing, both pieces, you know, joined together. And then I would glue the other side of the Velcro to here after the glue dried. So we want to make sure we're doing all the pulling from this back piece. And I'm going to go ahead and clamp that in place because this stuff has been a pain. And then I'll do that for the other side and be back. All right, there we go. We got our chaps for this guy, right on the hips, a little bit above or just about at the boot. And all he needs is his hat attached, and he's all good to go. Okay, so here's another option for chaps. I did black and white. This is a pen. So I went ahead and traced a seam line with a pen. Did the cross and went ahead and glued that on. And I just used a concho for the closure right there. And if you can see on the bull riding vest, you know, that's a pretend Velcro closure. Also did that for the shoulders, just some black lace for straps, and on the sides, because that's where they would have those to fit the vest. It needs like sponsors on it, and I don't have the printer or the materials to do the sponsors at this time. I don't have an inkjet printer, and they do make papers that, not papers, but like fabrics, and even some papers. I think there's some rub-on that they have now, papers that you can print with an inkjet. So that's something for the future. I can't afford it right now. Anyways, that's him. That's Mr. Cowboy. He's almost done. Not sure about the hat. Okay, we got one more here. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got rid of the classic TV Toys doll. She's just not going to ride. This is a Brer doll. She's the one with the funky feet. Put earrings on. These are, got these at Temu. They're just little nail decorations. These were the 3mm ones. Use the same basic clothes and boots as that other doll, but this is a white suede short fringe, and then I used those same rhinestones for the pants. So I figured she could be like a flag bearer for a rodeo or something. This is a hat that I had on another rider. Had a star, so I went ahead and put on a matching hat band, and then that star that came with the hat, and then I found a star for her belt buckle. So, and these are just little gold rhinestones. I wanted big glittery buttons. But there you go, that's your 6-inch, assembled the same way. Of course, it's a lot tighter back here, and it's going to be tighter up here. I did use tooling leather, and I painted it gold for the belt. And then there's a separation here, so this is not, this piece here, I just, that's part of the pattern, but then I just clipped the top off and then did a different top here. So that's, I'm using exactly the same pattern, and now I have myself a rodeo flag girl. I did cut off her hair and bunch it up here with a rubber band to make it look like a bun. She had hair down to here, so I cut that off and made her look a lot tidier. But there you go. That's another example of what you can do with the pattern. So have some fun with it. That's the whole idea, just something generic, and then you can use your imagination or pictures or whatever, and go ahead and make yourself something pretty. Let's take one last look at what we made here. So we have the side saddle rider. I haven't pinned on her hat or anything, so it does keep falling off. So we have the side saddle rider. She's got her, you know, I just did bows and ribbons. You can look at on the internet for some other ideas. So pretty simple, but she's ready to ride. We have, of course, we have her. That's our flag bearer. We got this, she's just a standard stable, you know, something to be in a regular old stable setup. She got her cowboy boots. Yeah, those are the nice ones. And that's why, like, you can do the nice ones, but they end up getting covered up by Chaps, so that's fine. The glasses, I got those on Temu, or Temu. I don't know. It just seemed, they were just so cute. You know, anything to make her a little less Barbie-like is fine with me. Then we have our standard cowboy, so he'd be out on the range. Bought the hat, and oh yeah, on her, because her feet, you know, ended like right here, I stuffed the boots with a little bit of batting because this is such a soft leather, and that filled them out a little better. So just, you know, that. And then we have our bull rider. He does need some stickers on the vest, and I guess I could just make them out of paper and glue them on, but those turned out pretty good. I like those. Anyways, those are our dolls that came from the Western Attire Pack, and really want to thank you for spending time with me. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and have yourself a really good day.